You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Ellendale, thank you so much for your YouTube membership request. You are bringing back down some of the Sisters of Mercy for us. Thank you so much for that. We loved the Temple of Love, and now we are at Dr. Jeep, and this is the extended version.
Thank you so much, Ellendale. I can't wait to get back to the Sisters of Mercy.
Ellendale, thank you so much for giving us another amazing write-up to give us context for this hopefully amazing song for us as well. So, Dr. Jeep was the second single from the Sisters of Mercy last album up to today, called Vision Thing, and it was back in 1990. And while Andrew Eldritch is still playing live shows at a high age, he ceased all recording activities in the early 1990s. Damn, 30 years ago.
Wow.
Because the band went on strike against their former record label, which they say was incompetent and withholding royalties. They've never been signed by another label afterwards, as Andrew Eldritch henceforth carried a deep mistrust of record labels and played new songs live only. So Dr. Jeep and its lyrics are very ambiguous, as most of Andrew's songs, and especially people from the US, will find a lot of socio-critical allusions against the rigid and very conservative zeitgeist in the US during the 1980s. Reaganism and the U.S. warfare all over the world up to this point in time. Ellendale, you're going to send us the lyrics, so thank you so much for that. But for example, I Love Lucy, which is mentioned in the beginning, was a famous TV show many Americans found funny. The businessmen from South Miami might be arms dealers. I Like Ike is almost ironically referring to Eisenhower, the 34th president of the USA, who was emblematic of atomic weapons at the time. And Janie is about Jane Fonda, who had a prominent role in the anti-Vietnam War movement. The line "Sold Down the Mekong" uses one of Vietnam's main rivers, Mekong, to create a metaphor for being enslaved by U.S. imperialism.
Wow.
One of the strong main lines, and meanwhile in the Sheraton, Dr. Jeep plays on and on and on. Many people interpret this line as being a reference to Bush Sr., who was the president when the album Vision Thing was released, and also became a part of war history, to say the least. Dr. Jeep is definitely an anti-war song, and therefore more current than ever before, despite being quite nostalgic. 2023 needs a musical statement like this, and we're about to provide it for the Chronicans.
So exciting. Thank you so much, Ellendale, for giving us this background. I'm super hyped to get into the song now.
The one song I did forget to mention that we actually just listened to from the Sisters of Mercy is Lucretia, My Shadow.
My Reflection.
My Reflection. Okay, that's why I looked at you. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, then here we go. Ellendale, I actually forgot to mention how much we loved Lucretia, My Reflection, and that is another song from the Sisters of Mercy that we definitely enjoyed. The Temple of Love is the one stuck in my head still. It was the extended version, and I see that this is the extended version for Dr. Jeep as well, so I'm ready to get into this Jeep.
I'm so excited for this one. Oh, something that is really interesting. This is an anti-war song, but the Jeep was actually originally a war vehicle, like the Jeep, the Dune buggy, all that stuff.
Right.
So that's where the Jeep comes from, which is really interesting that it's called Dr. Jeep. Jeep was a war vehicle, and this is an anti-war song.
Nice. Already finding connections. Right?
Extended version.
Oh, there you go. Right, I think the Vietnam War was the first war on TV.
Oh, was it?
I'm pretty sure it's the first war they actually broadcast to everyone.
That would add to why it was so controversial.
Yeah. Nice build up. Oh, there's Regan.
Everybody shouts on I Love Lucy. We read the evening news, a pre-owned song or a second-hand Uzi. Everybody got a job to lose. Here come the golden oldies. Here come the Hezbollah. Businessmen from
So many images going by here. Wow. Woo.
I like calendars, not napalm. I like eye candy, city bitty A-bomb. Everybody got one, I want mine. You can order it up on Channel 9.
No.
There was a time, but it's long gone. Janie got a crush on a Vietcong. Burning through downtown Saigon. On me, I'm slowing down the Mekong.
Some nasty world leaders here.
Guns and cars and accidents. The threatened witness, my defense. You can sell one another for 15 cents.
Ooh. Sell one another for 50 cents.
My mother, it's common sense. Meanwhile, in the sheriff's town, Dr. G plays on.
Ooh. I love this keyboard. Damn it. This is so catchy. I like the guitar work.
Very good guitar work.
Everybody shouts on I love Lucy P. We read the evening news. A pre-owned song or a second-hand Uzi. Everybody got a job to lose. Here come the golden oldies. Here come the Hezbollah. Businessmen from South Miami. Meanwhile, Dr. G plays on.
Oh, what does this say? Does it say the Emperor is naked?
I think so. I think that's what I keep trying to read.
Yes,
and I
me
keep
too.
missing the last word every single time.
Every time, I think it is saying the Emperor is naked because that's the whole thing. It's like the Emperor's
Yeah.
new clothes, he's actually naked
He's
the whole
actually
time.
naked, but no one will tell the emperor that he's naked. And the
Jeez.
thing is when it comes to war, nobody wins in war.
No one does.
Everyone loses. The emperor's naked. Like, this is just a farce for everything else.
It is. It's crazy because they're showing every side of like, they're showing corrupted politicians. They're showing corrupted, what do you call it? Like vigilantes, essentially.
Yeah.
They're also showing corrupted religious folks even as
They
well.
are.
So that they're showing every single side of what was going wrong between the 60s and the 80s. And like this time frame really seems pretty polarizing. I can only imagine living through this with all this war going on, all this anti-Cold War as well. And now they're actually throwing the Vietnam on the screens for everyone to unfortunately be watching, because like you don't need to see this.
You don't need to see this, and like we don't need to see news, like not news, but we don't need to see war on the news all the time.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because having something televised, like the first televised war, the first televised royal wedding, the first televised like court cases and things that have happened, they all are leading into something bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and they keep desensitizing us to different things, so that eventually we won't tell the emperor that he's naked.
Yeah, and
because we become desensitized to seeing a naked emperor.
And kind of this extended version is helping you get used to these images that are coming by, so you're not desensitized, but you're like, okay, it's this one again, it's this one again. Okay, but it's kind of keeping you in this loop of like, this is what we were fighting yearly in this time, and it's really cool to have a really good anti-war song like this that isn't just metal.
Exactly, because this is really catchy. It's kind of upbeat enough.
Hella
like,
upbeat.
It's hella upbeat.
Oh yeah, it is.
Keeps you like engaged, and then with the way that they've done this video, how it's like it's repetitive. It's the same things playing over and over again.
Yeah.
It's allowing you to kind of see more, but there are things that are happening so quickly, so you miss it the first time.
You almost need 4 times.
So you need it 4 times to see it.
Yeah.
But it's also really interesting because that's how newsreels work.
Very true.
They show you the same 4 stories over and over and over and over again.
Next hour, same thing.
Same thing.
Very
Next hour,
true.
same thing.
Yeah,
And it's so that it reaches the masses in a way that everyone's now aware of it. And you even saw the guy there who was reading the newspaper while the war was on TV, because you've already seen this 4 times today. Now you're desensitized to it, so might as well just read the paper.
No kidding.
And so it's that way of being able to, like, you no longer have to tell the emperor that he's naked, because everyone already knows he's naked, so no one has to say anything. Might as well just read the paper.
We're playing a different game now.
We're playing a different game now.
Yeah, you go.
I was just going to say, I love how the singer is kind of embodying, like, the corrupt, almost, like, that corrupt figure who's either, like, the anchor man or, like, whoever he is.
Full capitalism right there.
Full capitalism, white suit, pink tie, sunglasses. He's got his mullet kind of look going on. Like, damn.
I love that they focus on Bush as well, because he's the one that openly said that he wants this new world order to come on. And I mean, we're seeing a lot of things that are happening right now. Like you're saying, Ellen, this is really relevant for 2023 as well.
It is. It's
and that's a
super
big
relevant.
reason for it. So let's keep on enjoying this. The Emperor is naked.
Yep.
Yeah.
All seeing eye.
Also, something I want to... That looks like it's from the same video as Lucretia, My Reflection.
It does look like it's from the same video.
Remember that pole?
Oh, it is!
All these dance moves.
Do you know what's really crazy? Is every time they say the emperor is naked, it goes back to the guy with the newspaper, and the singer is naked dancing on the TV, but you
Really?
only see him from his chest, from like his armpits up.
Oh, wow. Because of the newspaper blocking the rest? Or...
Well, no, because that's all that's shown on the TV.
Okay.
But like it's insinuating that he's naked.
Right, I see.
Right, he's got his sunglasses on. He's dancing just like that, but he's not wearing a top. But it like the TV cuts off right at the armpits.
I see. Yeah.
Right.
I haven't noticed that yet. Crazy.
I just noticed that, so I was like, "Oh, look! It is the Emperor naked on TV," and we're all just not even talking about it because the Emperor is controlling the media. Yeah. All right.
Oh man. I see. They're showing the Eye of Osiris a lot there too.
They are.
New Age.
That phase is getting off to the war.
Yeah.
Because war makes money, unfortunately. Because with the whole capitalist thing that they're saying and like the being anti-war, that one face where he's like, rolling the eyes.
Yeah.
It's getting off to all the money he's making from the war and all the propaganda and fear-mongering that's going on with
That's
it.
fair. I thought he just took something really nice.
Oh, maybe. I'm just thinking like capitalism getting off of the money they make from the war.
Oh. Don't leave early, folks. Oh,
yes! Those dance moves!
Oh my god! I wish I was from the 80s. Holy crap, that was a lot of fun. Ellendale, that's probably my favorite song out of the three that we've heard from the Sisters of Mercy so far.
Absolutely.
Even though that was an extended version, I didn't feel like it went on too long, where the Temple of Love trailed like a little too long for me a little bit there. But this one just, because I think all these amazing images that are just flooding through and just like creating all these conversations that you want to have, and which way are you going to go? There's almost so much you don't know where to start.
There's so much you can talk about with this video, just from the video that they did. I really like the extended edition of this one because you got to hear that insane guitar riff over and over with that keyboard.
Oh man,
right?
So memorable.
So you got to like actually like embody that.
We know the song now.
We know the song. They were also showing lots of images of, I believe it was Kennedy's assassination.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They were showing. And
Absolutely.
So that was really interesting. Another big moment that happened with that. And like when I had mentioned, like getting off with all the money you make from the war, I had earlier said like nobody wins in war. Like everyone loses when it comes to war, but that's actually not true, because there are people who profit off war, because war wouldn't really happen if there was no profit from it.
Profiteers.
War profiteers, and those are always the people. That was the guy who I saw, that for me, what I interpreted that out as with that eye roll, I'm like, that's the one who's profiting from that. That's the only one who's profiting from this.
Just remember, the federal bank was supporting both sides of the war for every single war since the French Revolution, y'all. So
yeah, it was. Even
think about that for a second, right?
Well, if you think about even Canada, Canada was supplying weapons to like Saudi Arabia, as well as they were supplying weapons to both sides. But then sending peacekeepers at the same time. So it's like, wait, what?
I don't want to play their chess.
Like,
I am not their pawn.
Yeah.
And I think, Ellendale, you're a big example for someone who's embodied not wanting to be a part of this system. And I think you're doing a great job, and you're inspiring a lot of people with your kind words and how much effort you put into these artists that you love. We know all these connections that you're giving to with all these requests that you have with all these amazing artists, and it's just incredible to see the type of new genres that we're experiencing through this, and it's quite enlightening. Again, I've only really heard anti-war songs from metal, so it was nice to hear this in a much more digestible way where you actually could hear the lyrics a little better. And the message was sent. It's sent. It was sent.
It was delivered. It's been received.
Yeah.
Like, this song is amazing because not only does it send the message on a first listen, you're able to receive it really well. You're able to get into it. You're able to dance to it. It's also a song that's just fun and energizing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also a song that's a chant, that's a cheer to, like, make sure that you're not getting into this. And and the music video itself, with the music, because, like, the music itself is phenomenal, but with that music video, it brings it to such another level where you're able to really see that this is an anti-war song as well as hear it.
100%. So thank you so much, Ellendale, for this amazing request. We had a great time. We can't wait to see more of the Sisters of Mercy and anything else that you bring down the rabbit hole for us. Chronicans, we hope you had a good time, and do not jump onto that war jeep if you don't have to, all right? We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Ellendale. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Thank you all so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you had a good time and you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss the next one, here is a very easy way that you can make it to our next one by hitting the subscribe button. If you liked what you heard on this video and you want to support this artist, then an easy way to do that is going right here. And I think we have a really good video for you right here that we think you will enjoy. Thank you all so much. See you next time.